Now I can't be very loud because my niece is asleep right behind me. Isn't she cute? But I really wanted to make sure that I actually filmed like a relatively good quality video for the very last day of VEDA. I can't really believe that I made it through the entire year. Or month. There's no way I could do a year of this. I kind of just decided to do VEDA on a whim. It's like the second or third time that I've tried, and I didn't really expect to get very far. I think in the past I only got like a week and a half into VEDA before I completely just messed up and failed. And I'm not really sure what made this year different. Was it that I got a video camera? Was it that my friend Julian was doing it along with me? Was it that I joined the Facebook group? I really have no idea. And yet here I am on day 30 finishing the project up. For me, VEDA was kind of a way to prove to myself that I do have ideas for videos. Granted, they might not be very good, but they're ideas nonetheless, and they don't need to be fantastic for me to continue to maintain this YouTube channel that I've started. It's also served as a reminder that I really do love YouTube. If you were to count up the hours that I spent on the site over the past month, the total would be a little bit disgusting. But I'm here because I genuinely like seeing the content that people put out, and because I really genuinely enjoy putting out content as well. I can't say that I have any idea what I'm going to do after VEDA ends. Maybe a weekly video, maybe, you know, just continue to make them as my heart desires. But all I can say is that I do plan on continuing to make videos, and that's because of you guys. VEDA is not an easy thing to do. There were numerous times throughout the month that I was convinced that I was going to quit, especially towards the end. Now maybe this is just an excuse for me to show you a video clip of my niece, but it kind of reminds me of a baby who's learning how to stand up straight. We have these giant baffled smiles on our faces as we wobble around on our 2 feet, kind of just staring whichever direction our eyes end up pointing. And we don't really know how we do it, but we continue to stand up as long as we have someone else there to support us. When it really comes down to it, I think the reason that I did succeed at VEDA this year is because I had people supporting me throughout the entire thing. Which does include people like Julian, and it does include the Facebook group, and Twitter, and the people in the comments. You guys are the ones that make YouTube worth it for me, and I owe you a really big thank you. Thank you for leaving suggestions throughout the month. Thank you for telling me that what I had to say was valid and interesting. Thank you for not letting me quit. I couldn't have done this without you guys, and oh, I'm just so happy to have made it to the end. We have a pretty swell community here on YouTube, and I feel so lucky to be a part of it. So once again, thank you guys for everything. And here's to whatever comes in the future. Now I have a final exam to study for, so bye. That was VEDA Day 30. Mwah.